Everybody, it's time for quarterfinal action. For Group 1, we've got back-to-back games tonight, beginning with Game 1 for Group 1 here for the Risk World Cup, followed by Game 2 right after it. So it should be a really action-packed night of Risk here, beginning in about 8 minutes. Before we go to that, we're going to talk a little bit about the quarterfinal groups. There are 4 groups that have been slotted into quarterfinals. Thought we were going to see something else when I went to this page. Oh, gotcha. So smooth. Okay. Here's your 4 quarterfinals groups. This is Group 1 that'll be playing tonight. United States 2, Peru, Saudi Arabia, New Zealand, Venezuela, and Eastern Asia will be competing. The way the Risk World Cup works is you play 3 games back to back to back. You get 10 points for winning, no other placement points. 5 points for your first bounty, 3 points for your second bounty, and 1 point for each additional bounty. The way the quarterfinals will work is the top 3 teams will all advance. The team that scores the most points in the quarterfinals will get to advance directly to the finals. So a big incentive to win your group and finish with the most points. You get to skip the entire semifinal round if you do that. Then the 4 fourth place teams will all be playing in a playoff game on Monday, winner take all, for that final spot in the semis. So quarterfinal group 1 we just talked about. We're playing back-to-back games of that. Quarterfinal group 2 gets kicked off early morning here, USA time tomorrow. France, Australia, Ireland, Israel, United States 3, and Poland will be kicking off at 12 UTC tomorrow. So you can see just less than 10 hours away. We started with Group 3 yesterday. It's now on YouTube. If you want to go check it out at Mitch on Risk on YouTube, you can go check out that video where Kuhl, who I believe is in the house, got the win for Finland. And Norway and Sweden both get a bounty in that one. United States won, Northern South America, and Netherlands won, also in that group. Finished with 0 points in their game yesterday. Their second game is tomorrow. You can see in 17 hours or so from now. And then Group 4, they will also get kicked off tomorrow at 1900 UTC. We've got England 2, Central Europe, Western Asia, Northern Ireland, Germany 2, and Mexico will be our final quarterfinal group. That's group number 4. That'll be playing, also getting going tomorrow. So all 4 of these groups will be decided by the end of the weekend. We've got a lot of action-packed Risk coming up, including 2 games coming up tonight here with Group 1, where they'll play back-to-back games. Their third game is less than 24 hours from now. So all 3 games for Group 1 in a 24-hour period, where we really get to see who's going to make it through first will come out of Group 1. All the other groups will be watching. This will be the first time we see the Game 2 played for the quarterfinals, so all the other groups will be taking notes. Probably Q will be in here taking notes. Yes, Plasma, you're welcome. I don't have a stream set up yet, but yes. Okay, so that's the plan coming up here, and then tonight you can see who's playing in our first game at least. We filled in most of the positions. We've got Isaacs playing for Peru, Abdullah playing for Saudi Arabia, Pierre Stonefeld 10 for New Zealand, Oliver for Venezuela, and we're waiting on filling in that USA 3 and Eastern Asia. So we're getting the final lobby set up here, about 4 minutes away from game time. Hoping we get someone that's going to stream it for us. So far we have had no takers. Looks like Math to Law is playing for USA 2. Sorry, I said USA 3 earlier. Math to Law looks like he's the one playing for USA 2. Carlo is putting that in now. There is a Spanish language broadcast also going on for this one. We've got a couple Spanish speaking nations here in Peru and Venezuela. So Harlow the Hawk is doing a Spanish speaking broadcast with us. So if you want to listen to this same broadcast in Spanish, you can go over to Harlow's Twitch stream, Harlow Risk, right now, and you can get the Spanish version of the same broadcast. Plasma, I'm still waiting on someone to actually stream it in Discord, so I don't have anywhere to go yet. Looks like Oliver and Pierre cannot do it. We got Isaacs. It looks like he's going to be able to do it for us. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, so we do have math to law in there for the USA. Get that update in just a second. Do we have everyone the right color? That's the real question. Okay. Isaacs is red. All right. Like we're making progress. We're just missing the East Asian player. See if we can get a hold of. Just about 2 minutes away from game time here. Hopefully we get the East Asian player in time. Looks like Amu is around, but he was planning on Steven playing. We'll get it figured out here in just a second, I think. Plasma, I don't actually think you'll be able to talk because you would be talking in their VC. Right? Unless I'm missing something. Just a reminder, next game up, we've got one coming up right after this. It'll be game 2. So we'll go back to back tonight. Here. Okay, and then we're just waiting on the Eastern Asian player, and then we should be good to go. We will be playing a progressive 70 game on Conwy Castle. Yeah, okay, so I think Amu is giving Steven just another minute. No, there's no way to do it direct through Twitch that I know of, Plasma. Maybe there is, I just have never done it. What's up, Bertolesque? We got a Canadian in the house. So it looks like Amu is waiting for Steven Fujimori to join for Eastern Asia. And if not, he's going to play. So we'll have a 6th player either way. There's technically 4 minutes left for Steven to jump in. What's up, Sir? Hello. I guess we could do a prediction while we're waiting. You guys think that would be fun? Prediction. We'll do a who wins the game. We'll do it nation style. It's faster to type. No other reason. And it looks like Amu's going to be your Eastern Asian player, if that helps you with your prediction. I got you 5 minutes there. Um, so we got Oliver playing for Venezuela, Math to Law for Estadios Unidos de America. We've got the Spanish version of the game, which is perfect. We're playing 70% Dominacion. I'll do everything in Spanish the rest of the way. We're watching along with Isaac's. Okay, Singster's got Pierre 1, Amu 2, Math 3, Abdullah 4. I love that you got full positions. Wow. And do you have all of those players dying, or is there going to be a tie in a 70 scenario here? Or do you have all bounties somehow being taken perfectly on a 70 run? Because that would be wild. Positions, okay. We are officially 1 minute away, and then we'll just make a Moo join. Oh, Kuehl's calling the turn order. Okay. Love it. I like that we are guessing. That is a fun prediction to do. Let's start predicting turn orders. Let's get wild. Okay, I think Amu's hopping in, so we should be good. Then we will go with Conwy Castle. So Conwy Castle, Plasma's in here in the chat at least to help narrate along with us, but it's a complicated map. There's plenty of opportunities for kill guards. All right, let me tell them we're ready to go. Plenty of opportunities for kill guards, messing up paths, challenges and figuring out your 70 path. So it's a really cool, challenging map, as we saw when Group 3 played it yesterday. There were some players that are really experienced, really good players that were a little nervous to take a risk just because of their lack of comfort with this map, because it's a little bit challenging. So we were able to see Kuehl figure it out. He was able to run his 70. Try to get it just the right size here. Don't make sure I get the turn timer's in there, so we're good. We do have a 90-second turn timer here. For better, for worse, that's what we got. I do like that we have everything in Spanish. That way we can learn a little bit while we play tonight. So this is the Conwy Castle. We'll go over bonuses. Amazingly, a bonus was held pretty much all game. That far right side is a +3. And we saw it held for the entire game, basically, by the Swedish player in Group 3. So here's your turn order. Pierre Stonefield going first, Matula in second, Oliver in third, Isaacs in fourth, Amu in fifth, and Abdullah in sixth. Sixer thinks Abdullah's in the best starting position. We're going to swap over to math real quick. We just have a little bit of lag here. I'm going to see if this one's any better. We get too far in. Yeah, we'll see if this is any better. Yeah, it looks better. Okay. But now we're in English, so not as fun. Okay, do you guys think we see anybody go for bonuses based off of this setup? There's a giant +6 in the middle. I don't think math plans on going for that. No one has a play for the tower bonus? Yeah, so towers is this +7 up at the top. That's the joke there. Oh, sorry. Towers is these circles. Towers is the circles all around. Which is a wild bonus. That would be wild to see being held. That's eight territories in the circles. But if you hold tower bonus, you're in a really good spot as I understand it on this map. Okay, so now we're at Abdullah's turn, last in turn order. Singster thinks it's the best position. Yeah, never seen anyone take it. Maybe if Mamba was playing in this, he would go for it. He'd probably suicide his entire game to try to get it just so he could say he got it. So key on this map, probably the general strategy is stay in a bunch of places because you got to be able to get to different corners of the map. And you also want to make yourself hard to kill. You also wouldn't mind being behind some bigger stacks because we are going to see the stacks getting bigger in this game. It's a little different than the format we've seen for other World Cup game ones because it's a little more challenging, bigger map. So it does have the opportunity to get a little further into the game, third or fourth card trades even potentially. So you're going to see some big stacks on the map. As Speedster said in the game yesterday, you can't be afraid to hit a 40 stack if you're going to win in these settings. Pierre playing for New Zealand, a really, really good risk player. A lot of people's top 10 risk player or so. I don't know if you guys agree, but I think a lot of people's top 10 risk player. We see him go into just kind of medium to small stacks around the board, threes and fours, in 5 different positions there. We also saw a pretty big war between Kuehl and Marin, uh, centered around this middle. I think it was the +5. Kuehl can probably clarify, but I think it was the +5 in here that you guys were fighting over. We're kind of refusing to allow Marin to take was more of what was happening. Yeah, the +5. Which is a really small bonus. It's just these 4. It's just in a very open part of the map where you can get broken very easily. Up to guard. We see 2 big stacks over on the right, which is probably the easiest bonus. Maybe the +2 on the left is the easiest bonus. But it doesn't look like these bonuses are going to be taken. This bonus is more open on the left, smaller stacks, but a 7 and a 6 sitting here on the right means likely no one's taken that. Okay, so we think math is blocking. What do we think math is blocking, Sinxer? Just blocking a stack? The red 4? Okay. There's only 3 red 4s, so... But I assume we're talking about this block here. Green kind of signaling that he would like this +5. But red's just wrapped all around it. Yeah. So math stays here. I got you, Singser. Math stays here, which doesn't allow the red 4 out, which doesn't allow him to make room for green, even if he wanted to, which we don't know that he necessarily would want to. But he can't. So he can force a war here between green and red potentially within this area. Green's kind of stuck with his stack inside of here with red. In here. Sorry if I wasn't marking it. I don't have the cool pen marking like Kuehl does yet. Someday I'll maybe learn that. Looks like we're set up for a no bonus game, which isn't surprising. Again, for those of you new to World Cup scoring, you get 10 points for winning, and there's no other placement points. So no point in feeding for a placement. You don't get anything out of that. So go get your bounties. The bounties are worth 5 points for your first bounty, 3 for your second bounty, 1 point for each additional bounty. Screen marker and recorded. Okay. I'll definitely do it. And I gotta learn how to do it. I guess you just open it over your Discord or something. Or over your Risk app, depending on what you're using. These players all put in the position by their team to have to start off game 1, probably on definitely the most challenging map of the 3 maps for the round. So interesting team strategy going into this one on who decides to put what players in this first position. Okay, so it's just your entire monitor, whatever's on your monitor. Gotcha. We're starting to see some stacks blocking up the middle. We're also seeing Math signaling to his team some stuff. Might be able to listen in here a little bit to it. You can figure that out.
Yep. Yeah. There it goes.
Sucks that 3 is going to be
This is Math
tough
and
to get out
Crackle
of that little
talking.
corner it's in.
Yeah, my 3s in the 3 kill guarded spots are just fantastic.
I mean, you're kill guarded. Yeah, you have 4 3s that are kill guarded. You have a 4 that's blocking, and then you have the 5 up top.
Yeah. So what that means
one
is
survives to the first trade, you got to add to it.
yeah. So what that means is I want to be more aggressive with the other stacks. I usually don't think this far ahead, but since there's people that help me think through stuff.
Well, I think in this, unless someone does something really dumb, you're gonna, you're going through 2 trade cycles minimum. I feel like in this game.
Oh yeah.
Oh, at least.
Yeah,
in fact, I wouldn't be surprised if this game
I've seen 3
wasn't over by game 2 start time.
I've seen 3.
Yeah, so they're talking a little bit about how many trade cycles, and that it's going to be a longer game. Math likes that he's got these kill guarded positions in these 2 spots. Here is potentially kill guarded. It's a double kill guard. And then this is a true kill guard here with this blue 3. Technically I do, JMac. It's not like the most smooth process to do it. But to some degree, yes, I can listen to each team's chat. Okay, Plasma, I'll definitely look into it. Alright, so green going with the fewest positions of anybody. He's got the 9 stack here in the middle. He's got a 6 and a 4 that are basically in the same spot. You'd have to go through 2 territories, and then this 4 over here. So in the most aggressive position, for sure. Math may be in the least aggressive position, as you heard him talking about all of his different positions around the map. You can listen in as he does his move
It
here.
has more positions.
So you have him there, you have him there, you have him there. The only place you don't really have him is.
Do I need to establish this position then? Keep red in my sights, or because over here I kind of got.
I don't know, man. Because you
You
can
wanna
bring
come
that
out of
3
that-
down from the tower and go left. I feel like.
So creating the
Separate.
90-second turn timer allows for a lot more of this kind of team
Maybe you
communication.
move out of that of the kill guard in the middle to take the center position.
Okay.
Then you kill guard red.
Not a bad idea.
Put 2 troops or all 3, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it matters right now.
Do I stay there?
Yeah.
I think so, because again, I have
Yeah,
I have
mean,
two-
you're fine.
I have 2
You're-
kill guarded
you're
spots. They're
everywhere.
not.
You're everywhere.
We like the move out to the middle of the board there. Now kind of reverse the kill guard position, taking himself out of that kill guard here. But has really blocked up the map with a couple of stacks here in the middle. Yellow has added to the right side. Is he going to roll this 8 at some point? That'd be wild. Oliver and Yellow here playing for Venezuela. We did see Yellow take the right side. There's something about Yellow being a magnet to this right bonus here. Looks like Kuehl picked Moo to win this, huh? Moo playing for white. I think Moo lives in Canada now, but with some Chinese heritage, representing China. So we'll see this game slow down a bit. Again, the 90-second turn timer allows for a lot of thinking time early in the game because you don't need to make that many attacks. But it allows also to actually make your kill move or your 70 run later. That wouldn't really be possible without that 90-second turn timer. So early in the game, it allows for a lot of team discussion and thinking. Later in the game, it allows for that action. Kuehl, when he made his 70 run yesterday, was able to really wait out and think through his exact path he wanted to make before he did all of his attacking. And that's one benefit of that 90-second turn timer, especially for fast attacking players. We use it in the World Cup for games that are 60-plus territories. We go to a 90-second turn timer to make it a little more fair for mobile players. Yeah, Kuehl could have done it in probably 20 seconds, but in 90 seconds, he really thought it out. But yeah, even with 90 seconds, running through this map is a tough map. You can see all the connections and challenges you can run into very easily, and it's also very easy to block up the map for that same reason. Plenty of kill guard opportunities, and we're seeing some of them start to develop. You've got red building in this position, which has a bunch of kill guards. It's probably the most on the map in terms of single territory kill guards here. Expect to see a big stack here as we go throughout the game. We won't see any early card trades. It's not a map where you get an early kill, chain kill into a run. It's not kind of those settings. That's not what you're going to see here. So no one will trade in early. No one should feel paranoid early in this one. We will play these games back to back. You heard them talking. We may not be done in time for game 2 to start, but we'll play right after this, and then if the post game chat gets delayed, we'll move it to the end of game 2 to do our post game chat. So That is a real possibility here. We saw the first one went about 45, 50 minutes, the first game one, so expecting something in that kind of time frame here. Yeah, I think even all of the trades yesterday were on 5 on that second trade. Kuehl probably remembers better, but I think it was all of the second trades were on 5 also. And very possible you can wait for the third one's a little tougher because the tradings are just getting so big by then, but it's not like if you don't have a trade on 4, you're dead scenario. Kuehl traded on 3 the first time because he just got nervous. Everyone was coming after him. He saw Zerky in the chat telling people to attack him, and so he just started trading it on 3. Sinks thinks Pierre's lining up for yellow. Okay. Yeah, potentially. That 5 Kilgarter red could be a challenge. Yeah, I'll just obviously joking. I know you weren't looking at chat. Zerky was very angry that, everyone didn't immediately target you. You saw it after, yeah. He's not quite over it yet. Soon, though. Time heals all things, so it just takes time. I'm sure we'll get past it. Yeah. The scores we saw in game 1, we saw Kuehl for Finland run the 70, so 10 points but no bounties. And then we saw 5 points for Norway on a bounty and 5 points for Sweden on a bounty. So we saw 20 total points, but very spread out. That group will be wide open. Group 3 will be wide open as they play game 2 tomorrow, USA time. I don't even know what time it is in Finland right now. It's like 4 a.m., 5 a.m. or something crazy. Fuel never sleeps. Oh, 6:25 a.m. That's actually not as bad as I thought it was. Okay. Could have been worse. What's up, Chad? Yeah, we're on a all feeling very go USA feeling, right? USA had 3 teams in the tournament. All 3 make it to the quarterfinals. So very impressive showing for the USA. Nightmare for scheduling purposes, but very cool for the USA to get 3 teams in the quarterfinals. If 3 USA teams make it to semifinals, we will have 2 USA teams in the same group, so that should be fun. The game is going to get more about positions and lining up and staying in a position where you can't get killed. Huh. Yeah, the tough part for the USA is I had to split 3 teams up in 4 groups and still try to make all the time zones and stuff work. So that's why we have a 3 and 4 UTC followed by a 12 UTC game. I don't think Yellow's rolling that 8, but he just keeps trading over there on the right side. Notice there are a couple bridges on this map. The 8 jumps over to the 2, the 4 jumps over to this 1. So there are a couple of interesting paths that you got to watch out for. This 1 and 3, also the other bridge. 3 bridges. The no bonus game is more of what we expected to see on this one. Less like what we saw in Group 3's game. Singster thinks Red's position is precarious. He's in quite a few spots. Why do we think it's precarious, Singster? Is it specifically because of someone lined up? Plasma won't actually play Kuhl, just one of the Kuhl cronies. Most likely, because Kuhl's already played in game 1 for Finland. Three positions isn't enough. Well, I was counting 4 positions until that attack happened right there. Green does make the attack to go for the bonus. How about that? Did you know that was coming, Singster? Is that why you said 3? Now he's in 3. How about that? That's the +5 there. Green takes. Yeah, you knew that was coming. That's fair. You're counting this as 4, Kuhl? I just count this as 1. This is 1. This is 1. Kick Kuhl's cronies' butts, yeah. So Stoll's the +5 here. No way he gets to hold this, right? The 8 and the 1 don't touch. Let me look back. He hits a 7 stack. Ah, okay. He does. He has this kill guarded position. Okay, I got you, Kuhl. Okay, so Pierre does not break. That's one player that hasn't broken. Math unlikely to break. He would have to go through one of these spots. Who's most likely to break now? Pierre was the one in the best position to break. Yeah, I don't know how to spell cronies. I believed you. I mean, Red's not going to go through an 18 to break it. He would have to bring his 8 around, which is doable. Yellow could break through this 1. Definitely the easiest path. Adjusted to 3, which isn't great. Let's see if everyone just keeps kind of passing the buck. Because a move definitely can't, right? I guess he could. He could take his 10 down here, but he's got to go through. Yeah, a move could. They could leave it for a move to do. Yeah, Math definitely has been lining up Red, right? The 7's tough to get to for him. Just because he has to go through a stack. He can come down here and up to the 8. We see the early trade from Red. Red getting nervous? Oh, he hits the 18. Oh boy. Oh boy. He can't get the kill. He feeds the kill to a Moo? Moo's got it pretty easy, especially if he's got a trade. He'd have to bring the 10 across. Not easy without a trade. Yeah, I don't get the move, except just out of anger, he was mad his 7 stat got hit in here. The only real way to explain that. He needs a decent roll here. Loses 4, 8 on 5, not 100%. Oh, no! Woo. How about that? Does Green have a trade on 3? What's up, Jolie? Yeah, I think Pierre gets the kill. Now, the trade on 3 would make it a little more interesting, though. Man, losing the 4 on the first roll was tough, but it wasn't an easy kill. It was 13 on 5 on 5. Trade on 3? No trade on 3? No trade on 3. Does it give another card to black? Oh, I think this is too good of a scenario for Pierre here. Pierre's too good to have this opportunity handed to him. Red's still at 38. He's obviously not in a great position, but I don't think he's an easy kill yet. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's up to hit, each individual's choice on whether to take the extra card or not there. Alright, so Pierre gets the kill on Abdullah. Abdullah of Saudi Arabia gets the first 5 points for New Zealand. He wins this turn. Does he go for another bounty? Or does he get greedy? He could play it very greedy, right? It is a tricky map, so there are possibilities for mistakes, but it's Pierre Stonefield playing, who doesn't make a lot of mistakes. Here's the kill on East Asia. Bring the 13 down, and then he'll hit the 12 on 6. He gets another trade in turn. And Pierre's going to have New Zealand with a great chance to get the bye to finals, right? With all these points. Freaking red. Also interesting because we are playing back-to-back games, so these players that are potentially angry right now are going to have a teammate play a game right after this. I don't think he can get math. Yeah, he just takes the 70. And that's the game. Way shorter than we thought it was going to be, with an early strange play, you could say. So let's see if we can get everybody in here talk post game. Now that we got a nice 20 minutes. To chat it up, remember we do have a game coming up here in about 23 minutes from now. What's up, Carpo? Yeah, early feed. Agreed. See who we can get to chat. Yeah, I mean, green hits the red stack to take the bonus, which just ends up upsetting red, so red trades in early to hit green. Just out of anger, I think, is the best way to explain that. We don't hear Discord. No one's in here yet. Is that what you're saying? What's up, everybody?
What's up, man?
Abdullah, you tried to take the bonus and apparently really upset Isaacs there, huh?
Yeah, that kind of surprised me. Since I was gonna die either way, since White luck wasn't with him today, and I ended up surviving his attack.
Yeah.
I could have waited and not get an extra card. So whoever kills me only gets, I think it was 4 or 3.
Three,
Yes.
But
three instead of 4.
yeah, but I said since I was dying either way, I just fed myself to New Zealand
Oh, no.
and
Yeah,
give
thank
him
you.
an
No,
extra
you're too
card.
cheap.
You're welcome.
Yeah, it was fed on a platter, to be honest. I sort of feel a wee bit sorry for Amu because maybe he should have added a wee bit more to that 10. I'm not sure, but I guess that's the way it crumbles sometimes, eh?
Amu, what did you have to add that turn?
I add all my troops on the 10.
So you only had 3 to add to the 10?
Yes, I only cost 3 to add the
Oh,
10.
true. Sorry. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was all he had. He had to go through the 2 5s, so the 13 was his only option.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Oh,
Yes.
unlucky. Bad luck.
Yeah, and I believe for the Abu Da, sorry about that, I pronounced your name not correctly. So I think like you should skip your card, not take the card. Like that's like give Pierre no intern set, right?
Abdullah, Amu is saying that he doesn't think you should have taken that last card.
Yes.
I think.
I don't know. I just gonna die either way. So
Yes. If you didn't give the black the one more card, he will not like a set in turn. Then
Yes.
other players will try to go for the 70s.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
I don't
Sure.
understand him.
So he's saying if you wouldn't have taken the card when New Zealand killed you, he wouldn't have had the 5 trade to be able to set in turn. So his turn would have basically ended after killing you. He wouldn't have been able to do much more.
But I
Okay,
think,
but I'm gonna die either way. So
yeah, he
Doesn't-
has the free will to decide whether or not he does it or not.
yeah.
No, seriously, because
Yeah.
if you're telling him that he cannot do that, then you're probably saying, but why? Are you
Sure.
siding with the other players or what?
Well, I think
Mitch wants to rob you of your free will. You have
No,
gratitude.
I was actually advocating that each person gets to decide. Plasma was saying that you shouldn't have, but I said each person gets to decide. And I really think the logic is the worst case scenario for green at that point is if red somehow wins after ruining his game. So that was the way to guarantee red got nothing out of that game. So it kind of makes sense.
Right.
To some
And Mitch is
I
also
think-
flip flopping, not actually sticking to his position. Yep.
No,
Yep.
I'm
Absolutely.
all
I
free
actually-
will.
Yeah, okay. For
Fine,
a
you're
second
right,
there, I
you're
got
right.
scared. I thought I broke some rule or
No,
something.
no.
No.
You get to
I
decide.
actually think it was like the best possible outcome for you to do that because you actually forced only one player to get points.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Okay.
logic to that too. Yeah. Oliver, did
Well
you
done,
just
New
get
Zealand.
Oliver? Did you just get upset that your stat got hit? Is that
I was making so many plans and lines. I had the trade ready.
Who you talking to me about the
no?
stack?
No, we're talking about red being upset that you hit the stack to take the bonus.
Yep.
So the plan after that, Oliver, was just to ruin Green's game.
Wait, what? I was.
Oh, you were yellow. You were yellow. Sorry. I was thinking you were
think-
red. Yes,
No,
Isaacs
no.
is not in here. Okay, so we can't
Yeah.
ask that. Okay, gotcha.
I'm trying to ask him if he wants to come back.
I gotcha.
I think red shouldn't have killed the green 6 that was in the center right pocket. It was kill garden.
The green 6.
Yeah, I think there was a green 6 in the center right pocket of the map.
I think Red got really emotional
Yeah.
after the emotes that I did. Or
Yep.
after that demon face, he lost it. I think.
Right.
It's like, yeah, I'm not having it.
He lost it, which caused him to give the demon face, which
Yeah.
The
I feel
set in to hit your 18 to break you was intense.
yeah, that was intense. Let's go with that.
Yeah.
Intense.
I wasn't sure. I was thinking out loud like maybe he's gonna break him or maybe he's just gonna take a card, but nope.
He was going
Actually,
Yeah, that's
it was a risky move. He could have added less troops in there, but yeah, it was a risky move.
Some
Yeah,
people.
we don't have the risky move emote anymore. We
That's
just
true.
have
You
so
lost
lucky. I don't like it.
Some
like it.
people get really upset when you break them and are willing to ruin the entire game, right, Math? Some people will do that if you.
I mean, I have never
They can.
personally done it before, but
Okay.
I understand that some people just get so mad at Mitch's stupid face.
Yeah, I've heard of that in books and stuff, but never seen it.
I mean, he is so vain that he puts his face on every single emote line on the server.
That's just really getting
Wow.
your head.
Okay, I'm getting the decision from Peru.
Okay.
I'm gonna translate
Perfect.
as close as possible, but I'm not
Sure.
gonna be PG. So it's saying Isaac is saying that it was just a team decision
Okay.
to go for green. Then Katu is adding the oh wow. Katu is saying the idea is for my friend Isaacs, it was a really strategic because Green was an asshole, even though he wasn't an asshole. He wasn't being an asshole. But the main point is that he just should know that they shouldn't mess with the Peruvians.
Oh,
okay.
sending a message.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait. I haven't gotten there yet. There is a message. It says that's why GG, and he's coming to take revenge.
Oh gosh.
Oh, shit.
This
shit.
second game is gonna
Shots
be
fired.
intense, people. It's gonna be intense.
It's a back-to-back game. That's scary.
That's some grudge. They hold grudges.
Oh wait. But the main thing is like, why Abdullah? Why do you break that 9? Like he hasn't let you take that bonus since the beginning of the game when he could have. Why do it then?
We have his teammate Feliz in the Twitch chat, and he's saying he's the troll of the team, just getting everybody sparked up. So there you go. And now Feliz has to deal with the repercussions. So
Well, let's see what happens because Kato is coming and he's coming for blood. So this second game is gonna be super interesting, people.
hey Pierre, was there ever a thought when you were running that to stop your 70 run and try to get more out of it next turn, like kind of prevent anybody else from doing it?
I was actually I was looking at the blue kill after that, lining it up, and I was thinking, it's a bit risky. If I don't go for the 70 now, then someone else will, and there's 10 points that I won't get. So I had to go for it after the
It
second
was
kill.
just too open at that point, you thought?
Yeah, 100%. And whoever's next after me that has a set is going to run it because I don't know who was on mobile. I was, so I'm pretty sure most people were playing on PC. So
Yeah,
90 seconds is a long time on that map.
yeah. Were you
Well,
worried? Were you worried at all on your pathing on mobile there?
Slightly. I was shaking when I was doing it, but I was pretty confident I was going to get it. When it came down to that 5v1 at the end, I was thinking, shit, because I was too scared to look at the percentage. And I was thinking, God, when's the 70 going to come up? But
Just waiting for it to hit.
Well,
yeah, I was like, is it not happening?
I have a question for you, Pierre. And
Yeah.
it's a question in the Harlow fashion. So the moment that Green failed the kill, and then White went for the kill and he failed, were you salivating when that happened?
Oh, mate,
Literally.
Yeah.
Were you already tasting the win?
Yeah, straight away I said to my teammate, to Dash, I was like, here we go. Green kill, white kill, game.
Yeah.
Well, that is a nice posture. That is a nice posture because if it was me, I would have been like, yeah, I'm coming for you. That would
There's a lot of room
my
for
most
mistakes in this
PG. That would be my most PG that I could go.
Harlow gets a little more emotional than that for sure. What do you guys think? How does this affect your game coming up in 12 minutes for your teammates, or some of you are playing, I guess, but with only one team getting points, how you guys going into the next game?
Higher stakes.
Really careful of Peru.
Well, if it's not Isaac's playing, I think you're okay with Peru. He's the more emotional player on the team for sure.
Yeah, obviously New Zealand can only get points if they're fed the game. So
That's true.
that's what I have to say.
That's what we've
Right,
taken from this.
Okay. Well, the Destro was saying to me, he's like, let's just in the next game, let's just play it fair. So
Yeah.
he's going to play to win. He's not
Just
going
play
to
it
feed. He's not going to.
Yeah,
Yeah, 100%.
and you guys are in a fantastic spot to potentially score the most points of a group winner and get a direct to final spot. I mean, with 18 in game
True.
1, so
I didn't know that.
yeah,
Okay.
a win in
Well,
game 2
maybe our
would be
plans will change.
giant and going to a chance to go straight to finals.
Right, so it does
Yeah.
matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. Okay, back to the drawing board then.
Yeah. Points are going to be valuable for you guys still for sure.
Yeah, so you're
not
not
a
just
lot of
gonna
people will
suicide
get
into somebody. Good.
not a lot of people will get 18 in that game 1 in those settings. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
Yeah,
congrats.
thank you.
all right, we'll reconvene in about 12 minutes. Anybody got anything else?
Hey, there is a game too, people. Please come on, join everybody. Make sure that everybody on your team is gonna be joining. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
listen
All
to
right.
Carlo.
Final thought, Pierre. Yes, you did exhibit skill in your play.
Yeah, it was handed on a platter. I understand that, but I mean,
Yes,
a lot
but
of
you
people
wiped the platter
finished it.
cleanly with your tongue. So
Yeah.
and it tasted like, I don't know, caviar, sushi,
kiwi
I don't
fruit.
know, whatever you eat.
Kiwi fruit.
Kiwi
Kiwi fruit,
fruit,
got it.
obviously. All right, guys, we'll see you in a few minutes for the next one. Thanks, everybody.
All right, man.
Okay, that's a wrap on Group 1, Game 1. We're getting ready to go right into Game 2, but this will end our YouTube video for now. If you're looking for more info on the schedule and standings for the Risk World Cup, you can go to riskworldcup.com. You can also follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Risk World Cup to get all your information. Check out what's going on, see what upcoming Twitch streams are coming up, including this one coming up in just a few minutes as we play Group 2. I'm at Mitch on Risk. I stream live on Twitch, and I post on YouTube, here to help you get better at the game of Risk. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Until next time, everybody, may your dice be nice. See you guys.